Well, good Thursday afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majestic back with you here in the North Georgia Majestic Weather Studios with your Talking Live forecast update here on your July the 30th, 2026. Boy, shaping up to be a great indoor work week, isn't it? Great looking Thursday, a lot of sunshine, the humidity down a bit. We'll definitely take that. We're in store for a pretty nice night across our area, but things are going to be changing as we go into the weekend. Unfortunately, it looks like we're going to have to dodging a little bit of wet weather coming in for Saturday and Sunday. Now, if you're new here to the Talking Live Broadcast Channel's Facebook page, please give us a follow. And if you're watching over on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. But more importantly, make sure you hit that notification bell to be alerted on all our weather updates, just like this one. All right, let's dive into today's report, shall we? We're looking at a gorgeous indoor afternoon with a lot of sunshine here in Chattanooga. It's warm, but again, the humidity's down. Not bad at all for today. And looking over toward Helen, Georgia, looking at similar conditions, a lot of sunshine, dry weather, and we'll do it again for your Friday before those changes begin to move on in. Local radar, it's quiet for now. It'll do that for one more day, and then we'll see the rain chances coming up for both days. Saturday and Sunday, both looking a little bit on the damp side. And right now, where we're tracking the rains way off to the south, seeing scattered storms here across Mississippi and Alabama, down through the Florida Panhandle. But nothing across East Tennessee, North Georgia. Looking very nice here for this afternoon, and we'll do it again for tomorrow as well. Satellite picture, nothing much to be seen here. Just the showers and thunderstorms are down to the south. You see what they're kind of blowing up there across Alabama and Arkansas, but really not looking too bad across our area. And with those dew points low, the temperatures tonight are going to be comfortable. We're going to see a lot of 60s out there instead of 70s. Definitely a little more widespread, I think, here for tonight. So temperatures are warming up nicely. We're in the 80s, but again, the big story here has got to be the fact that the air is dry. That's the big story of this. In fact, when you go take a look at the dew points across the area, 50s and low 60s is not bad. We'll definitely take that. A little bit better than feeling dew points in the 70s. Very nice, comparatively speaking. So we'll definitely take the lower dew points for sure. Now, watch these warnings. All those heat advisories have gotten squished all down to the south. And to be honest with you, I don't think we're going to see any heat advisories coming our way anytime soon, at least for the next 7 days. We're looking pretty quiet there because we're going to stay cloudy. And it looks like the rain chances are going to linger into next week as well. I'll show you that 7 day here in just a second. So as we're going to take a look at our severe weather outlook here, just kind of looking to see where the thunderstorm threat is. Obviously, today, there's nothing there to worry about. Going in for tomorrow, I know that the Storm Prediction Center is painting this, but I really think the main rain threat is going to come in here on Saturday, and we do have a marginal risk for severe weather that day. So we could see a hefty thunderstorm or two, as it does look like a line of storms maybe moving into the area as we go into your Saturday. So just keep that in mind, all right? Now, excessive rainfall outlook, this is going to reflect the same thing. Obviously, we are dry for today. Pretty much dry for tomorrow. They got some rain that'll be coming in probably late tomorrow, going into tomorrow night, kind of coming in here on your Friday. But Saturday, boom, that's when we're going to have the heavy rain. They've gone back to putting the yellow back in here, so we could see some localized pockets of some heavy rain as those storms come across our area. The precipitable water amounts are pretty high, so it looks like we're going to see some locally heavy downpours here and there, but I don't think it'll be anything too widespread. So let's go ahead and take a look at the forecast model. This is the rapid refresh model here. We're going to let this go and loop on through. Again, we're looking great here for the rest of your Thursday and Friday. Also looking pretty good. Watching that go throughout the day on Friday. And then we'll stop this as we're going into Saturday. So as we're going into Saturday, you notice the rains there coming back over Alabama and into Tennessee. So looks like some rains coming in here. A few showers into Saturday morning. And then you see the eruption of storms there off to the south. And then here comes another line here coming into Saturday night. So, again, we're going to remain unsettled. This is being produced by an upper level low that's kind of dropping into the area. And it's going to be kind of stuck. So it's going to kind of keep us a little unsettled here for a little while. There's some more storms you see there going into Sunday into the area. So cloudy, definitely rain chances going to be around. That's going to linger through the weekend and into next week. So here is the weather map here as we're kind of watching the system going to kind of drop down in our direction. You see they're coming in the middle of the country. And again, this is going to be a surface low and as well as an upper level feature that's going to keep us unsettled as we go into the weekend. So the forecast for tomorrow, enjoy one more nice day. Looking at 66 for a low, not bad there in Chattanooga, 92 for a high. So relatively speaking, pretty seasonable, not too bad, mostly sunny skies. Looking at your lows elsewhere out there. Again, look at all the 60s on this map. Very, very nice out there for a lot of folks. Again, we don't get that very often here in the summertime. But as we go into the afternoon, because the air is so dry, it does heat up a lot better because, the sun angle is still pretty high in the sky. So the afternoon highs here kind of going pretty close to what I was going with, 92 here. A lot of 90s out there. But again, the dew points still holding low. Still looking to 50s out there. So although it's warm, It's not going to feel that hot to you because the dew points are staying down for one more day before they come back up coming into your Saturday and Sunday. Regionally looking like this. Still got some steamy weather down here across the south. Obviously, we've got showers and storms down this way. Still got, look at it, 101 over in Little Rock, 100 over in Texarkana. But definitely not bad up here across Kentucky into Tennessee, definitely because of that wet weather moving back in there. All right, let's look at the 7-day forecast, shall we? Let's see how that's planning out for us here. Again, 90% chance of rain on Saturday, 70% on Sunday. So middle 80s, low 70s there. Obviously, we say goodbye to the 60s there. And then we kind of stay unsettled going into next week. The temperatures do start to creep back up. We may get back up near 90 going into Thursday. Overnight lows in the 70s. But it looks like we're kind of settling into a scattered shower and thunderstorm pattern here as we go toward the middle of next week. Now, with the threat of rain coming at us, you may want to be alerted when the rain's approaching your area. And that's what our weather app does. And it doesn't cost you anything. It's absolutely free. You can go to the Apple Store or you can go to Google Play and you just put in North Georgia Majestic Weather, download the weather app, and it'll tell you when the rains that come approaching your area, lightning, severe weather alerts, hour-by-hour forecast, nice futurecast. It's got a power outage map, which I know a lot of folks in North Georgia were using earlier this week. And this brought to you by our weather app sponsor, Roof It Forward out of Woodstock, Georgia. If you are in North Georgia and you are in need of a replacement on that roof, you've been putting it off, kicking the can down the road, give these guys a call. They're going to take care of you with some great customer service as well as some of the best quality products, and they give a portion of every job back to local children's charity. It is a win-win all the way around, and we do thank them for being our weather app sponsor. All right, that's it, guys. Got your all set here. Again, great end of the day. Tonight's going to feel pretty comfortable. Tomorrow's looking pretty good, but just got to deal with some wet weather, unfortunately, coming in on our weekends. Too bad we couldn't have these 2 days over the weekend. That would have been pretty nice, wouldn't it? All right, again, I appreciate you guys checking us out here on the Talkin Live broadcast channel. Make sure you give us a follow there on Facebook and over on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that notification bell to be alerted on all our updates. All right, that'll do it for today. Y'all be good, stay safe. We'll see you tomorrow for the weekend edition. Until then, y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.